Hey y'all, my name is Nikki. It's Nikki to y'all. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Hope you have had a great weekend. Starting off with a great week. We're going to get into this. I feel like I'm really rushed. I've been busy last few weeks. Things are moving left and right, and birthdays are happening. Just things are going. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our monthlies. We got our $100 for our boxing, 100. I did bring an extra 75 to try to get closer to ending the collab by the end of the month next week for me. So let's go ahead and start. We're gonna start with our $100 challenge. So this is gonna be number 75. And number 25. And that means we are officially halfway through, because that means we got another 25 to get to 50, which is our halfway point, which means we should have then in here about $2,500. And I will let you know, I did go in and condense and took some 5s out of there and replaced them with 20s, and took some 5s out of the Disney Challenge, replaced them with 20s, just so later on when you see it, but I didn't film it because it's not interesting to watch condensing small amounts here and there. Okay, so we're going to start with our monthlies. We're going to start off with Blessed Budgets by Abigail, and we're going to do one for this week. And we will add a $5 bill to hers. All right, and then next is going to be Odette's Budgeting Life and Papoose Creations US for their May collab. And I'm going to put $5 into this one for their monthly. And the last one is Disney, and Disney gets 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, and that goes into Disney. Let me put this back up and we will go to our Disney challenge. And we'll come back to this book here in just a second to do our puppet dogs. But let's go grab Disney real quick first. Come reach across you, and I apologize. All right, and there's the Disney collab. And this is going to be hosted by Steph's on a Budget, Weekly Budgets, and Budgeting with Lysandra. And here are the participants for the months. Currently we're in May, so we're at Amanda with Mum Wife Budgeting Life, and partners Tammy with Aussie B Budgets. All right, and let's go over to, this is our May. We'll go to this one second. We'll go do this one first. So since it's a roll and save, this one's the most unpredictable one. So we start here. We do roll and save to try to get 20 into this one, because we stuck 20 into Disney, so we're going to try to put 10 into each. So we start off here to get as close to 10 into this challenge. And again, this is Tammy with Aussie B Budgets with her Beauty and the Beast with all the roses and her roll challenge. Let's roll and save. We got a 6. That leaves us 4. And we got a 4. Hey, we did a perfect 10 for the first time. And guess what? We got 2 more for next week, which means we should be able to finish this off next week. And that got us to 10. So then we're going to go back over here to Mum Wife Budgeting Life, Amanda, for her Beauty and the Beast. We've got 10. So biggest one is going to be this 4. So we'll start here with the 4. And then that leaves 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes our even 20, We have one left on this one next week for our last week, which means between the two, we should be able to finish out May and have a little bit left over for the bonuses. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And this is our Disney collab. When I say ours, I didn't have any part of it. Sorry, I'm just playing the game, just playing the challenge. But there's that Disney collab. It's great. I love it a lot. Put that up. All right, and our last monthly is going to be Lazy Sloth Savings. And this is our puppy dog challenge. We do this every week, and we put a 5 and 10 for a total of $10. 5, 10. All right, I'm gonna put this on a pause just for a second because somebody just knocked at my front door. I'm gonna put it on pause. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it's just my son. My other son let him in. Okay, so then for Lazy Sloth, we're gonna put the 10 into the Lazy Sloth envelope, which is towards the back here. And this is our puppy dog envelopes. We're gonna put this 10 into this one. And again, for next week, our last Monday in May, I'll have my last 10. So we're going to finish this one off next week as well. All right, I'm going to reach across and put these behind the desk. Give me just a second. I apologize. Okay, now we're going to get into the collab. I'm going to read out the collab and then we're going to count how much money we have. So this is going to be our collab. This is 2022 Barbie and Friends birthday collaboration, hosted by Abigail, aka Barbie, aka Barb, at Blessed Budgets by Abigail, along with her friends Aries Journeys SA, Life with T76, Vidas Budgets, ONL here, Rad Girl Budgets, Penny Palette Budgets, Boopin Budgets, Latin Budgets, Lady Luck Saves, Budget with Lysandra, T is a Saver, Nikki Dial, Brooklyn L Saves, Sassy Beauty Budgets, Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budgets, Lady Di Saves, I, Desiree Wealth, Pansy Budgets, Cash Stuffing with Onyx, and The Whimsical Budgeter. And this was designed by Aries Journeys SA and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. You check all these ladies out. I have them all linked below in the description. All right, so we're going to put, I brought an extra, again, I want to say about $75 extra, but let's count this out. This should be close to our 160, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so there's 160, which is our normal that we've been doing every week. And I've got extra 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm thinking I should do 60. I'll put the other 15 back. We'll bring it next week if we need it. But I think 60, that's 220. That's plenty, I think, for right now. I don't have an odd number in here. Okay, so that means a total of 220. We're going to put towards the collab. There's going to be a few that we are going to finish off this week. Yay us. There's some that we are not going to come anywhere close to. Yay us. But okay, so let's start here. This is going to be, make sure all Latin's money stays with her. All right, this is going to be Latin Budgets. And I did her flowers at $1 a piece. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Since I can't end with 6, we'll do 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I'm going to put another 10 into here, and this will finish off Latin Budgets with 20. All right, so I put the paper clip on hers, and I've got a pile on the back of them that are the finished ones. We will stick these finished ones with there, but right now I'm going to put them off to the side right here. All right, and the next one we're going to finish off is going to be Rad Girl Budgets. And hers, we've got all finished. We've got one more blank spot. We're going to make that one a 5. We put a 5 into this one, and that will finish off this one. She finishes off with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 on hers. All right, and then this one we're going to finish off as well. Only has one left. This one's mine. It's going to be that one, so we're going to do that one as a 5 and get it finished. And mine saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, those are finished. That may be the only ones we finish out today, but for sure I know those we're going to finish today. All right, so our next one is going to be VDOS budgets. And hers is, we started hers at $2 a gemstone, so we're going to do $2 a gemstone for a total of 2. So we go, I'm sorry, a total of 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll put 10 into this one. If we have extra, we might come back. All right. And okay, thank you. Sorry, I had to step away for a second and grab me a drink real quick. Okay, so now let's get back to this. So this one's going to be O and L here. And for hers, we've got the 2 shoes left, which are $10. My marker has dried up. That's awesome. All right, so let's take this 10, 5, 10. Let me grab her money out of here. So on hers, we finish with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 for Miss O and L here. I grab a paper clip for hers. We're finishing more than I assumed we were going to finish, but that's good because we got some big ones coming up here in the back. All right. And the next one is going to be Whimsical Budgeter. She's got the cakes and Barbie. So we're going to do the 10 again on this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that will finish off this one. We're going to do these at $1 a piece, but we're going to do some more in the background. We may come back to this one because this one I think will only take 10 to finish it off. Yeah, there's 8 there, so we'll do 10 to finish that one off if we get extra money. So we'll see. This one, I can finish this one next week and work on these other ones that got multiples in here. All right, and this one's going to be Penny Palette Budgets or Penny Palette Studio. Happy birthday by Blessed Budgets by Abigail, and she's got the 2 challenges. So got these 2 rows done at $10 a piece. So let's do the ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so there's that 10. There'll be another 5 there and another 20 on that one. So we're still 25 away on this one. So this might be where some extra money goes into. But okay, we've got that one for Penny Palette. Okay, and Miss Lady Lux. This is gonna be Lady Lux Saves. And this is Happy Birthday Barbie, Roll and Save, Blessed Budgets by Abigail for the birthday. All right, so we're going to do a roll and save. Let me grab the dice real quick. And that's a 5. And a 5. Hey, we did 10 and we didn't have an IOU. Awesome for us. 5, 10. So far, every one we've done has been, well, that one was 3. But that one was 2, that one was 2. If we keep going like this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more weeks, or $40 plus in here, more to go. Okay, but Lux is done for this round. We may come back to her with extra money, but here's one of our multi-card ones. We're going to put 10 in for now. And this is going to be Brooklyn L. Saves. And she had this Barbie one. And then she had the woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. And happy birthday, Barbie, with the lemons. So we're going to go back over to, we were on this one. Move this over, put this dice over here. All right, so if we do $1 a piece, if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we still have half of this card and most of that card still left. So let's do 10 into this one. Awesome, awesome. For Lourdes Roar, Brooklyn L. Saves. All right, and if you hear some noises, it is thundering and storming outside. I'm trying to get this done before while we still have electricity. So this one's going to be Sassy Beauty Budgets. We got this Barbie Must Have Roll and Save. And hope you have a zesty birthday lemons that are $2 a piece, because we started this back when we were doing 2 a piece. Now my blank ones are 1, but this one's a roll and save. So let me grab the dice again. So if we roll, we got a 6. Make it a 4 or smaller. I got a 3. Okay, so that makes 9. I'm going to do half of a lemon for the 10. And it is rolling outside. 5, 10. Okay. And this one, put back in the envelope. And this is going to be another one that probably will need us to add some extra money into it before we can finish it. But we're going to keep going right now as normal. So this is going to be T is a Saver. And pretty is that little girl at a birthday party. And then she's got the Bible, Proverbs 9:11, for through wisdom your days will be many and years will be added to your life. Blessed. Blessed, 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 as Miss Abigail says. All right, so we're going to do, let's do 6 and 4 for 10. 6 and 4. All right. And that's 10. So in this one, we've got 10, 20, 30 done. So there's still 20 left on this one. Then we have all these. So again, this one's going to have extras put into it between now and next week. But we are working our way through it. T is a Saver. Again, all the links to the ladies are below in the description. Go ahead and click on them. Go get the challenges. Check out their YouTubes. All right, and this is going to be Boop and Budgets, and mine printed out really tiny. Boop and Budgets, and there's some hearts. I'll see if you can see the Boop and Budget on this one. Boop and Budgets, still pretty blurry. There's that cute one, and then she has the Bobbies. Okay, so on this one, to finish off this one, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that way it's 10 for this one. And this one, again, is still enough challenges that we're going to have to add extra money into this one as well between now and next week. Boop and Budgets. All right, and this one we started last week. This one is going to be Joe at Aries sorry, Joe's Aries Journey SA, and she's got this one. I don't know if you can add this one. This one was the easiest one to see her name on. All right, we've got the Barbie. Got this lemon filled one and the orange one. All right, so we do 10 in this one. I'll go do 5 in here. So we do 5. Oh, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So put 10 into this one. This one will still have 10 left, so this one we can finish next week as normal. Awesome for us. Let me put this back in the envelope. Grab the other part of her money. All right, and then this one we're going to finish. I forgot this one we will finish today too. This is our designed by Aries Journey SA and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. It is Barbie's Squeeze Me Challenge. It's Shut the Box. We've got one, I got an IOU of 3. We're going to play this one and see how much it's going to do and see if we have an IOU after that's been played. But let's do this first for the Shut the Box. We got a 6. Yay, us. Good so far. Can we have another 6? I got a 1. Can we have another 6? I got a 3. Can we have another 6? A 2. Okay, I got a 5 and a 4, 5 and a 4, 5 or a 4, 5 or a 4. I got a 2. So we owe it 9. So that leaves me with an IOU of 2. If I pay one down, we'll have an IOU of 2 because 9 plus 3 is 12. I'm going to give it 10. We still owe 2 more. Guess what? I'm going to just give it the 5. We'll have it all paid off. This one's finished. That was fun. And that was Shut the Box. And the Shut the Box on this challenge. I'm trying to get the money out of the envelope. I'm sorry. Got us a total. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. $35. All right, let me get these clipped together. All right, that's another one we got done. All right, this one for sure we'll have to add extra between now and then, but we're going to keep going just as normal. So this one is going to be budgeting with Lysandra. And this is her Barbie Birthday Diamond. Powered by Prayer with the butterflies. Lemonade, the pink lemonade. Barbie. Tiny. The tiny. And the gloves. So the gloves we are doing at $2 a piece. That's what we started them on. So 2, 4, 6. Now the rest of these are going to be at $1 a piece. But since this one's 6, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle the butterflies first because they have numbers. And since that was 6, we're going to do this 4 right here. All right, so that'll give us 10 for this one. Okay. We've got 1 card finished and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still to go. Definitely we'll have to add some more money into this one. All right, let me put this one into its envelope. All right, and then we've got this one we didn't get into last week because we had the extras we had to work on. So this one, I'm probably we're going to do a roll and say like we did last time. So I did last time, we rolled the dice. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on, and this, I'm sorry, I did this last time too. This is going to be hippies, puppies, and kittens budgets. And it's, what gift are we going to get Barbie? So I'm going to roll a dice. And if whatever number it lands on is what we're going to go with in that dollar amount. So we got a 2. So Etsy for 2. So we can do 8 more today. 5 is Sprite. So that gets us to 7. So I've got 3 left. Let's just do a 3. So it gets us to 10. So far we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The only thing we don't have is Dunkin'. We've got our lemons. We got her some Shell Gas. We got her some Amazon. We got her some Etsy. The only thing she's missing is Dunkin'. But we will roll the last one and see if we can get a 1 for her. If not, I'm sorry, you may not get no Dunkin' for your birthday, Miss Bob. But we got a good variety. We got a good variety. There's 1 left on this one. And we'll keep it into play because I should be able to finish it next week. So the ones that I can finish next week, I'm going to keep them into play because they will be good next week. So this is done. These are all done. So these are going to put backwards over here. This one I can't fit into an envelope. So let me move some of these challenges forward. So I need one in here. So let's grab this. We're going to put Budgeting with Lysandra in the first spot. All right, BDOS is good. We've got another spot here opened. Go back here to the back. And my next one in line is, this one's going to be done next week, but we'll still put it right here. That one's next week. This one can be added. That one's good. Barbie. Okay, now we're all moved together. Okay. All right, so now we still have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. All right, so let's go see if we can hammer some of these out first. Let's do, there's a 6, a 3, and a 1. So that makes 6, 3, and 1 is 10. All right, and then we got a 2 and a 5. So 2 and 5 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to put 15 in this one. 5, 10, 15. It'll at least finish out this card. We'll be 1 more closer to getting done. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards still to go. But we're 2 cards done, 5 to go. We may still have money to bring back here, but I don't want to put it all in here yet. So let's go give for this one, Budgeting with Lysandra. All right, and we'll do 1 more on BDOS. Since we're doing hers at $2 a piece, we'll do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that should then leave enough for finish this one off next week. So that way this one's ready to go for next week. Awesome. All right, and this one had 1 left. This one has 1 left. This one we can do another 10 in. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will leave, I think, 15 still left in this one to do for next week. All right, that's doable, I think. Okay. I really want to count that again because I feel like I just picked that up and didn't know if I had all the money in there. So this 10, 20, 35, 40. Do I have $40 in here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I do. Okay. I don't remember sticking the 15, but it counts up correct. All right, and I have 20 left, so I want to do 10 into this one. So the T is a saver. Let's do 3 for 6 plus 4 makes 10. So that leaves us 10 for this one and the extra card. So we will still owe another 20 plus on this one next week, but it's closer. It's closer. And then for this one will be our last 10 for this one. 4, 2, make 6. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 4 here so I don't have an IOU. So that'll be our 10. Okay, and that gets us a lot closer to hopefully next week. These will be manageable for us to get these finished next week. We may need a little bit extra money, but hopefully not too much more. But I think it made it very manageable for us next week to finish in May. Finish for the birthday celebration. You all have a great week. Stay safe. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you for sticking around. You all have a great day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Bye.
Happy birthday to you.